Hi Taurus, and welcome to your September energy reading and messages. These are going to be messages or energies that will be coming in and around you this month, whether it's already happening, I know it's August, but it's the end, or whether you go into the middle of the month or the end of the month. It will be different for everyone. It could even be a situation that's coming in and around you. Also, I have different pairs here of cards, so one could mean something to you, or they all could. All right, just be open-minded and allow them to resonate and fit naturally with the situation or energy going on in your life. Do not try to force it to fit. All right, Taurus, let's get started with challenge you may face. We have goblins. The first thing that when I see this card and I'm like, goblins, like ghosts and goblins, you know, what it is that you're scared of when you're small. And it's all in your head. You've made it all up. There really aren't any ghosts and goblins under your bed or in the closet, but you think that there are. So this is a challenge you may face. Let's look at the tarot that goes along with it to see if that helps. Six of Visions or Six of Cups. That's about being nostalgic. Okay. So what I want to say is a challenge you may face or an energy that may come in and around you, whether it's just energy or a person or a place you go or a thing, whatever it is, it's going to be maybe, I'm going to call it a haunting of the past that's coming in, that's going to be brought back to life again, okay? And I feel like you're going to be dealing with something like that, and it may be a bit of a challenge that you may need to face, okay? But let's see what the rest of the cards say, because most times they do tie together. Sometimes they are individual messages. So positive energy to embrace, to bring joy. We have Guardians of the Land, protection with the sunlight. And look how it looks like the sunlight is coming in and shining on that tree, right? So what I want to say here is the energy that you need to embrace, because I'm seeing the stag back here, right, is that masculine energy, okay? It doesn't matter what your gender is. Masculine, we all have feminine and masculine energy. They want you to embrace that strong, powerful, I'm not afraid of anything, masculine energy. I want everything out in the open. I want everything shining out in the sun and in the spotlight. I want to be, maybe for some of you, in the spotlight. Or at least you want to stand in the sun. You don't want to be in the darkness. You are brave and you are not in fear. And I feel that somehow tying back to here with the challenge you may face, right? Like I said, it could be when we were kids and we thought there were ghosts or goblins in the closet, right? This is like, I'm not going to give in. I'm no longer a child. I'm not going to give in to that energy of fear. And they're saying you don't need to, if you take on this stag energy, this, I don't know, strong, powerful being, because that's what you are. And let it shine, let it emanate from you, okay? Because there's one thing that darkness doesn't like, and that's light. So there you go. I can see why that would be the energy. Now, negative or shadow energy to work on. We have magnetism, we have attraction, and the Three of Spells. Oh. So we know with the Three of Spells or the Three of Wands, it's kind of, it comes after the two, yes, of course. Sometimes I can count on here, sometimes I can't. The other day I think I said 9 and 9 plus 4 was 12. I don't know. Sometimes I can't add. Regardless, what I'm trying to say here is this is you going after what it is that you want. You've made your plan, right? You're going after what it is that you want. In some cases, you're sending, say, your goods, your products out into the world, all right? And then you're going to wait for them to come back in. It's expanding your horizons. And with attraction and magnetism, it's like you're sending out and you're trying to attract, right? You want to be the magnet. You want people or things or energy to come to you. That's how I would read those cards. But this is a negative or a shadow energy to work on. And what I want to say with this is, because you haven't maybe been standing in your life with your masculine energy out in the forefront, and because you've been revisiting the past, and I want to say those ghosts, the energies that haunt you from back then, it's kept you from going after, literally going after what it is that you want. It's kept you from attracting, we'll say, abundance or love or, again, whatever it is for you into your life. It's kept you from being the magnet. This is a 10, 3 and 7, which is an ending. They want you to put all of those ghosts and goblins from the past that have haunted you, maybe for your entire life. But something's going to be coming up this month. It's going to bring it to the forefront, okay? They want you to put that behind you. That's energy to work on. Work on those, we'll call skeletons in the closet, okay? That's what they're asking you to work on. And part of that work will be being able to stand in your divine masculine energy in balance with your feminine. What you need to make room for: cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. You have to believe that. I think, I don't know if it was Aries or if it was Pisces who had something similar, and it was like, you need to believe that you are worthy of this. You need to believe that you are able to move on from this, because clearly you have dreams and plans that you are holding yourself back of, and they're saying you need to make room for it. You need to cultivate that prosperity, that abundance, that love into your life. What do we have here? The Weaver of Spells. Oh, I like this because that is the Queen of Wands. I'm pretty sure Weaver's the queen. Fiery, inspired energy, courageous energy, ambitious energy, determined energy, social butterfly energy. That's what this kind of reminds me of, right? Embrace that. Embrace that energy to get past here, okay? Because here's the divine feminine to stand beside that divine masculine energy in balance. This is what they want you to make room for. To accept what it is that you deserve and what it is that you have worked hard for. Or are going to work hard for, because I feel like you've been held back. What do they need you to avoid? Life giver, Earth, and Child of Spells. Okay, no, that's the Queen, because Child is the page, right? All right. So, Child of Spells, that little page of wands who is just full of P&V and full of new ideas and inspiration, and wants to be out. Look at him with his little wand. He's out discovering. Not going to hurt a fly, right? But he just wants to be out there, because he's like, what's out in that big bad world, right? I want to know. But what you need to avoid, and you think, well, those are two very positive cards. Life giver, Earth, right? Gaia, the planet we live on, and this young page who just wants to be out there. They want you to avoid holding yourself back from this. Okay, they want you to avoid not being the Page of Cups here, not going out on this beautiful planet Earth and discovering new things and believing that there's limitless potential out there for you, being a free spirit. They want you to avoid not doing that, not being that. Okay, so this may be more of, this is what they want you to do. So for you, don't avoid doing it, okay? Last, we have what opportunities should you seize or grab a hold of? We have wise leader. I love this. It's like the little guy. Well, okay, this could be a girl too, but grown up. Look, you are a beacon for others. So if you don't avoid this energy, if you can get past your ghosts and goblins and skeletons from the past, you know what it is you want to do. They want you to set out and do it. They want you to set out and do it. They want you to be the leader. Okay, and fire energy right there. They want you. And look, even here with it's almost like we have the fire. Oh, we have the water, air, of course, and we have the sword. It's like you have a little bit of everything, and others, like I said, magnetism, you want to draw others to you. You are a beacon for others, but not if you're in this energy where you're scared and timid and not standing out in the sun for everyone to see and admitting that bright light that's within you. This card here we have is the 9 of Challenges, or the 9 of Swords. Yeah, this is no longer a time to be anxious and fearful and hermiting away and being scared and timid. Okay, they want you to embrace this wise leader. Think of yourself back to the little page here who is just so inspired and just believes that there's so much out there, there's so much potential, and that he is or she is capable of grabbing a hold of all of it in this big vast world. Okay, those are your main messages, Taurus. I hope that you enjoyed that. Let's get a couple of last we'll get 2 more oracle cards here, and that will be it. Transform. Yes. Rise above any situation and become the best version of you. Right? We need to transform. We need to transmute this timid energy that, you know, is too focused on the past or on the skeletons in the closet, or of what used to cause fear in your life. You know, you're still carrying that, and it's holding you back. So that needs to be transformed. That fearful energy needs to be transmuted into positive go-getter energy, all right? Growth. The tallest oak tree once started as a seedling. Don't be afraid to start something new. There we go. 2 beautiful cards to end the reading. And, you know, they just speak for themselves. So, Taurus, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please throw me a like, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Pass this message, share it to someone who you think needs to hear it, whether they're a Taurus or not, okay? And I will see you next time for your reading. Bye-bye.